What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden 16 commentary PS4. Do me a favor, take a moment, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown, safety is my username. Some good conversations on Twitter. My impressions video I just put up was well received by both Rex Dixon and Clint Oldenburg, which I definitely appreciate, and had some conversations about fellow commentator Izzy Snow asking if I ever don't bring up a negative in a play. And to speak to that real quick, there's never going to be a perfect play, I don't think. If I find it, I'll share it with you. But there's always going to be some flaws in a play. The reason I bring them up is because little flaws can manifest themselves into not being able to translate football into the game. To me, one of Madden's biggest problems is you really can't trust your eye. And with the slowed game speed, at least with the running, you kind of get the ability to do that. I want to share this play with you. Frank Gore runs to the outside here, and right as I go through the line, there's a little bit of shifting and there's a little bit of warping, and I can again deal with some of it. I mean, it is a video game. You see, Jake is kind of shifting off there strangely with the linebacker in front, number 75. If we go over, we take a look at Thomas's initial block here. A lot of it's facilitated by a little bit of shifting. I know it's subtle, but it's still there, and it's okay because, like I said, it's a video game. I hit a pretty good gap here in the line. I don't like that both safeties on your left and right are reacting at the same time. I never like simultaneous reactions in football. It's not very realistic. And obviously, as I run through here, I'm going through a good bit of traffic. Okay, I've got a defensive end, a defensive tackle, I've got a pair of linebackers up here to my right, and none of them are able to interact with me in ways that they maybe could have before. And the reason a play like this can be successful in Madden 16 as opposed to maybe Madden 15 is with the slowed game speed, you don't have that propensity for these giant shifts, where maybe now Williamson, who's the linebacker to the closest bottom right of the screen, shifts over and tackles me right here. Or maybe, rather than Morgan warping through my leg right here, we'll just show it. It's a warp, and it's okay. It's not that bad. Maybe instead of his arm warping through my leg, maybe he actually just warped into me and tackles me. Now, for those two things, I appreciate the fact that even with the game making some adjustments, there's a little bit of realism. I do not like the fact that Searcy, who is right beside me, and even though he's being blocked by Flinner, you can see his right arm is extended. He should be able to make contact with me here. He should be able to reach in and slow me down. It shouldn't be the end of his play because he's blocked. But I get to go upfield. Thomas, my lineman, not fast enough to deal with either safety. Try to break into the open. But McCourty comes up and kind of does a weird motion tackle with Huff. But, they're able to run me down and bring me into the ground. But to me, a lot of this play, if you look at it, to be able to read the line is important. To be able to understand where my blocks were and where they were going to be is critical. And to have it replicated in such a way where I can read it, react to it, and break free into the open field, doesn't matter that I get tackled by two corners or a safety in a corner. What matters is I was able to apply football into a positive gain in this game. And as simple as that sounds, it's been one of the struggles Madden's had. And I think this year, at least with the running game, you guys are going to see the ability to translate that knowledge into success a little bit easier. Appreciate you checking this video out. I'll be back with more content very soon.